Hey Pokemon fans, FarDrummer101 here, and we have something slightly different for you on the channel today. So recently I took part in my first online tournament, which was the Scrappy Skirmish. I don't play VGC, hadn't really got any time to team prep, so some of these ones you'll recognise from more recent japes on ranked battles, and there'll be a whole team recap at the end of the match, at the end of these videos for you. As you can see, we are bringing with us Battlecat our Arcanine, who is extremely defensive with Rocket Helmet, Mega Metagross, Elrond Melodic, who's special defenses with Leftovers, and we're also bringing an alt friend from some of our early matches on the channel, Chuckles our Conkelder. The reason we brought Chuckles with us to Scrappy Skirmish was Volcarona was a thing, and Volcarona is a very, very big, dangerous thing in this format. So I really wanted something that just come in and smack it. It would have been scared to use any fire move in case it gave me a guts boost, and with Stone Edge on there on Conk as well, that'll do a hell of a lot of damage and should literally pick up an OHKO on it if it decides to stay in. Plus he gets Smack Punch and we get Knockoff as well, so all in all we get some great little moves to play with and can deal with some of the top tier threats. So this is our first matchup in Scrappy Skirmish. We are going up against Written. I think that's how you pronounce it. As you can see, who's bringing with him Aerodactyl, Metagross, I want to say Mischievous, but I might be wrong. Somebody let me know down below, comment section. And he's bringing a Heracross, so he's potentially got 3 Megas there with the Aerodactyl, Metagross and the Heracross. So it was a bit of a guessing game really in what he was going to bring with him. We are going to open with Chuckles, our Conkelder and our Melodic, purely in case his little ghost type wants to rock up at the start and try and get some shenanigans off. We've got knockoff of that, and we can hit pretty much everything else bar the Metagross, which we can actually manage to hit anyway, providing we survive the Zen Headbutt with a knockoff. So seemed like a good play. Opening up with Melodic, wasn't sure what else he wanted to bring. Melodic's got some natural bulk as well. So we'll jump straight into a matchup for you. So Written's going to issue our challenge and be our first adversary in Scrappy Skirmish. So we're going to see Elrond come out, and we're going to see Chuckles open up for us. And he's actually in fact going to open up with the Heracross, which I'm pretty sure was Mega at this point. We're going to redraw Melodic, and we're going to bring Battlecat straight in and get an Intimidate off and nerf that thing's attack before it goes absolutely out and starts wrecking shop on us. So it was a nice Intimidate off there. We're going to go straight up for a knockoff on the Ghost type Mischievous, I keep wanting to call it, but I might be wrong. We're going to see Nerf Crate come through, it's -1. It's not going to do too much, even though it's super effective, it isn't stab. We're going to see a Confused Ray come through onto Battlecat though. That is not great news for us, as you'll see as the match progresses, that causes all sorts of problems. Conk does manage to get a knockoff though, so Chuckles in his first spin is going to pick up his first KO of the game, which is fantastic. So that little thing's gone before we get any more shenanigans from it. We see it was Lax Incense. Interesting. Our Guts is going to activate with our Flame Orb. And we're going to see the Metagross come out. I was pretty sure that Chuckles was going to have to take a Zen Headbutt, which I didn't want to take. So we're going to switch straight back out now and go back into our Melodic. So Elrond's going to come out for us. He's our special wall. We've got 2 walls in here. We're not in a bad position at all. We've got Scald as well, so we can just go for Scald Burns if we need to. But Battlecat is going to get confused as we go for Will-O-Wisp, and that's going to cause us some damage, unfortunately. We see Aerial Ace come through, and we're going to see a Meteor Mash as well onto Arcanine. It's going to do a decent amount. He's going to have to take Rocky Helmet damage though. It does score a crit. And we see our one's Leftovers recovery there. So, still not any particularly bad space. We're going to go for another Will-O-Wisp with Battlecat onto the Heracross, just try and completely nurse this thing. But he's going to get another turn of confusion, unfortunately. We're going to see a Mega Horn come through. It's going to do. We do go for an Icy Wind this turn, I believe, with Elrond. Just to try and get a bit of speed control. Yep, so we're going to get an Icy Wind off. The reason I wanted to do that is I didn't know whether this was the Metagross was his Mega, which it potentially was, so I want to be able to bring my own in and out speed if I need it to. So this will help, dropping this thing's speed will massively help. We're going to see a Hammer Arm come through. It's going to drop this thing's speed even more, so it's an M-2, which is great for us for bringing our own Metagross in on it. And we're going to get our Leftovers recovery. He's actually going to withdraw the Metagross this turn, which is great for us because we just went for a straight up Scald to get damage off. And that switching to Aerodactyl is going to massively cost him. We do finally see a Mega, so it is the Mega Heracross coming in. and unfortunately for us, Battlecat is still going to be confused. So by getting that useful Intimidate off, this confusion's really going to absolutely mess with us. Scud's going to come through from Elrond there, and that's going to do a good ton of damage there to the Aerodactyl, and we get the burn as well. So not only is that thing now slower than us, it's going to probably go down to burn in the next 2 turns. EQ is going to come through, that is going to pick up the KO on Battlecat though, so unfortunately on his first showing, his Scrappy Skirmish didn't manage to do much other than get the Intimidate off. So I'm still not 100% comfortable of bringing in Metagross at this time. I'd rather that Aerodactyl was completely gone. So we're going to switch in Conkeldurr just so we can go straight up for priority Map Punch and just pick up the KO on that thing. It enables us to get a recover off as well on Elrond, because I did think he might try and target Milotic down that turn. So that Map Punch play coming in handy. We see an Aerial Ace come through onto Conk, but at -1, even super effective, it's going to do just under 50%. So Elrond's sitting there quite handily now. He's gotten a lot of his HP back, which is a great position to be in. Conk's taking burn damage, unfortunately, but that's the price you pay for using Guts. We're going to see his Metagross come through. So we're going to get a nice Scald off onto the Heracross, but no burn, and Metagross is going to go for a Psychic. That is going to pick up the KO on Conkeldurr. We did go for a knockoff on the Metagross that turn, but I was pretty sure he's going to outspeed us, to be fair. And we've seen EQ come through as well, but that's going to do a nice bit of damage to his own Metagross, so that's not too bad going at all. So I'm not quite sure why he made that play. And we're going to get leftovers recovery. We're going to bring our own Metagross in now, so we're in a pretty good position right here. We're just going to Mega Evolve and Protect to get our speed boost from when we Mega. So we guaranteed we outspeed his own Metagross end of this turn. And I was pretty sure he'd double into us anyway, which means that potentially we can get a free move off with Milotic. So we get a nice free Scald off. That's going to target down the Metagross. Not going to pick up the KO, but he's going to get the burn, so I'm really putting in some work for us with these burns. So we're having a little bit of luck go our way. We do make right predictions. He does double into... Sorry, no we don't. He chases down the Elrond with the Heracross. I'll just double into Metagross there for a minute. But we're going to see his Metagross is going to go down to burn this turn. Yeah, there we go. So Elrond this game picking up a KO there through burn, which is great news for us. That's another big threat out of the way, and they're in just effectively a 2-on-1. Metagross is just going to come in and fire his own headbutt off. He does connect, we've had those missed before, it's cost us. And pick up the KO on the Heracross. So that's going to be our first win of the Scrappy Skirmish in our first game. So not some bad plays there, to be fair. I thought we did quite well. That confusion came in almost clutch, though. Unfortunately with Arcanine not able to do much else apart from get that Intimidate off, although that did come in handy on that turn, particularly as he left the Heracross in for a lot of the turn. If you enjoyed that matchup, guys, and you're looking forward to seeing some of the other ones from Scrappy Skirmish, please leave a like rating down below. I do try and answer any comments in the comment section down below as well, so bear in mind I don't usually play VGC, so any feedback and that would be fantastic. If I don't see you around, guys, I will see you on Battlespot. Take care out there for now. Bye.